Giant sharks attacking people in the sea. The ocean, once a sanctuary, now churns with an unspeakable dread. Whispers have turned to screams as reports flood in of colossal sharks, creatures of nightmare, emerging from the depths. These are not the sharks we know. They dwarf even the great whites, exceeding known sizes and shattering our understanding of marine predators. Coastal waters, once teeming with life and laughter, are now hunting grounds. Swimmers, surfers, boaters, all are potential prey. Panic grips seaside communities, a chilling premonition of what lurks beneath the waves. The tranquility is gone, replaced by a primal fear. The ocean's heart beats with a new, terrifying rhythm. Their size is beyond comprehension, a living mountain of muscle and teeth. Witnesses speak of jaws capable of swallowing boats whole, of attacks so brutal and swift they defy belief. The scale of these sharks is unprecedented, a horrifying revelation. Estimates place them at over 60 feet, monstrous behemoths that make even the largest great whites look like pups. They are the apex predators of our nightmares, creatures ripped from the pages of ancient myths. The ocean has unleashed something truly terrifying. The attacks are not mere bites, they are calculated acts of predation. These sharks are intelligent, cunning, and insatiably hungry. The sea has become a battleground, and humanity is woefully unprepared. What has driven these colossal sharks to our shores? The cause of this surge in activity remains shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that scientists are desperately trying to solve. The ocean holds its secrets close, but the truth must be uncovered. Changes in ocean currents, driven by the relentless march of climate change, may be playing a role. Temperature fluctuations could be forcing these giants closer to shore in search of food. But is that the whole story? Some whisper of mutation, of an unknown species lurking in the deepest trenches. Others dare to suggest a prehistoric predator, a relic from a forgotten age, awakened by the disturbances in our oceans. The possibilities are as terrifying as they are endless. Authorities are struggling to contain the crisis, a desperate attempt to hold back the tide of fear. Beaches have been closed, the vibrant sands now deserted and silent. Fishing activities have been restricted, crippling livelihoods and fueling resentment. Coast Guard patrols are on high alert, scanning the horizon for any sign of these monstrous predators. But the vastness of the ocean is a formidable challenge, making effective surveillance nearly impossible. We are fighting an enemy in its own domain. The public is advised to avoid swimming, to remain vigilant near coastal areas. But how can we truly protect ourselves from something so immense, so powerful, so utterly alien? The ocean is no longer a playground. It is a potential graveyard. The widespread fear has had a devastating impact on local economies. Tourism has plummeted, leaving hotels empty and businesses shuttered. The lifeblood of these communities has been choked off by the shadow of the sharks. The fishing industry is on the brink of collapse as fear keeps boats in harbor and nets empty. The livelihoods of countless families hang in the balance, threatened by a force they cannot control. The ocean, once a source of sustenance, has become a source of despair. The future of these communities hangs precariously in the balance. Can they survive this onslaught, this reign of terror from the deep? Or will they become ghost towns, monuments to humanity's vulnerability in the face of nature's fury? We are facing a deadly foe, a predator unlike anything we have ever encountered. The ocean has turned against us, and the consequences could be catastrophic. The time to act is now, before it's too late. Tiger versus Sea Monster, an epic battle across two worlds. For centuries, legends have whispered of creatures beyond our comprehension. Tales of titanic beasts lurking in the unexplored depths, and of the jungle's undisputed king. Now, witness a confrontation unlike any other. Prepare to enter a world where the rules of nature are rewritten, where the line between predator and prey blurs in a maelstrom of tooth and claw. This is the story of tiger versus sea monster. Emerald leaves drip with the morning dew. The air hangs thick and heavy, pregnant with the promise of another sweltering day. Here, in the heart of the jungle, reigns a solitary hunter. A Bengal tiger, magnificent and powerful, moves with a grace that belies its raw strength. Muscles ripple beneath its striped coat as it navigates the dense undergrowth. The shoreline beckons, an unfamiliar frontier. Unbeknownst to the tiger, this venture will lead it into a realm of unimaginable danger, a world where its mastery of the land counts for little. Serenity gives way to a primal instinct. Beneath the shimmering surface, a different world exists, a realm of perpetual twilight where colossal forms glide through the inky blackness. Here, the ocean's true leviathans hold dominion. An ancient predator stirs from its slumber, a creature of immense size and unfathomable power. Its presence is felt in the churning currents and the sudden hush of the waves. It lurks in the abyss, a silent hunter waiting for an opportunity. Its eyes, cold and calculating, scan the water for any sign of weakness. The depths conceal a terrifying secret. The tranquility is shattered. The ocean erupts in a violent explosion of water and fury. The sea monster breaches the surface, a living mountain of muscle and teeth. The tiger, caught off guard, roars in defiance. Its instincts take over as it prepares to defend its territory. Land and sea collide in a brutal and chaotic dance. Agility meets brute force. The tiger's claws rake against the monster's hide, while the creature's massive jaws snap with terrifying speed. This is a battle for survival, a primal struggle for dominance. Feel the tiger's desperation as it fights for purchase on the slippery rocks. Witness the raw power in its every strike, the unwavering determination in its eyes. This is a fight against impossible odds. Plunge into the depths and experience the sea monster's terrifying power. See the vortex of chaos it creates as it thrashes through the water, a true apex predator in its element. Every near miss, every desperate lunge will leave you breathless. The stunning visuals of both land and sea will immerse you in this epic battle. Prepare for a spectacle unlike any other. This is more than just a fight between two creatures. It's an exploration of predator-prey dynamics, a testament to the raw power and beauty of nature. It's a challenge to the very boundaries of survival. What happens when two apex predators, masters of their respective domains, collide? What are the limits of strength, agility, and instinct? Can the tiger adapt to this alien environment? The ultimate question remains: who will emerge victorious? Will the tiger's ferocity be enough to overcome the sea monster's size and aquatic dominance? Or will the ocean's leviathan claim another victim? The tiger, though initially stunned, refuses to yield. It uses its agility to evade the monster's initial attacks, leaping and dodging with incredible speed. It recognizes the sea monster's superior size and power in the water. The tiger instinctively seeks higher ground, a precarious foothold on the rocky cliffs. It must use its environment to its advantage. A tiger's stripes, normally a perfect camouflage in the jungle, offer little concealment against the open sky. It is exposed, vulnerable, but its spirit remains unbroken. The sea monster, enraged by the tiger's defiance, continues its relentless assault. It crashes against the rocks, sending waves crashing over the tiger's head. Its massive tail whips through the air. The creature's jaws, lined with rows of razor-sharp teeth, snap shut with bone-crushing force. It is a living weapon, perfectly adapted to its aquatic environment. It will not relinquish its prey easily. The sea monster's eyes, cold and reptilian, fixate on the tiger. It senses the tiger's fear, its desperation. The hunt is far from over. The tiger, battered and bruised, spots a weakness, a chink in the sea monster's armor, a vulnerable spot beneath its massive jaw. It is a risky gamble, but the tiger sees no other option. With a mighty roar, the tiger launches itself forward. It leaps across the treacherous gap, claws extended, aiming for the monster's exposed flesh. It is a desperate act of courage. A sea monster, caught off guard, recoils in pain. The tiger's claws find their mark, tearing into the creature's flesh. A torrent of blood stains the water. The sea monster, wounded and enraged, thrashes violently. It retreats back into the depths, seeking to escape the tiger's relentless assault. The tide has turned. The tiger, exhausted but triumphant, watches as the monster disappears beneath the waves. It has survived the impossible. It has faced the ocean's deadliest predator and lived to tell the tale. But the battle is not truly over. The sea monster will likely return, seeking revenge. The tiger must remain vigilant, forever wary of the dangers that lurk beneath the surface. The tiger bears the scars of its encounter. Deep gashes mar its once pristine coat, a constant reminder of the brutal battle it endured. But the scars are also a symbol of its resilience, its courage, its unwavering will to survive. It has proven itself to be a true apex predator, capable of facing any challenge. The tiger returns to the jungle, forever changed by its experience. It carries with it the knowledge of the sea monster's existence, a secret whispered only to the wind and the waves. A sea monster, wounded but not defeated, retreats to the depths. It nurses its wounds, plotting its revenge. It will not forget the tiger's audacity. The ocean remains a realm of mystery, a place where colossal creatures roam unseen. The battle between the tiger and the sea monster is just one small chapter in the ocean's long and storied history. The depths hold countless secrets waiting to be discovered, but some secrets are best left undisturbed. Some creatures are best left in the shadows. The encounter between the tiger and the sea monster serves as a reminder of the delicate balance of nature, a balance that can be easily disrupted by human interference. We must strive to protect these magnificent creatures and their habitats. We must ensure that future generations can witness the raw power and beauty of the natural world. The fate of the tiger and the sea monster and countless other species rests in our hands. We must choose wisely. We must act now. The battle between the tiger and the sea monster may be over, but the questions it raises linger. What other creatures lurk in the unexplored corners of our planet? What other epic battles are being fought in the shadows? The natural world is full of surprises, full of wonders, full of dangers. It is a place that demands our respect, our admiration, and our protection. The story of Tiger versus Sea Monster is a testament to the power of nature, a reminder of the importance of conservation, and a call to action to protect the planet we call home.